On 22 Jump Street, what was your favorite use of music? Talk about that experience for you and what piece of music was special for you on that one.
There was a lot, obviously. There's a lot of music in it and a lot of things that were exciting to me about that process, and it was music that I was really excited about, so it just makes it all the more fun. I think there was one spot in particular that you know that took a little bit of work, but ended up one of my favorites in the movie, which is the spring break scene where they walk out on the beach in spring break and Diplo's DJing, and there's tons of kids partying on the beach and they look super cool, slow-mo. So the track that's playing in the movie is called Too Turned Up, and it's by Flosstradamus and Waka Flocka Flame. Mm-hmm. And I had gotten the track really early on from Flosstradamus' manager, who also manages Diplo. So we had connected while we were shooting, and mm-hmm. he passed me the song, and when I listened to it, I just heard it and was like, this is so cool. It's got such a good energy. It's got drama, but it's exciting, and it's big sound, and can really fill the theater and fill the scene. So
did it have the rap on it already?
Had the rap on it, and everything was ready to go. it was one of the first things I cut in the picture with the editor, and played it for the directors, and I was so excited to play it for them. And they watched it, and they were kind of underwhelmed, and they were like, oh, it's all right, but we're thinking like more fun. We want to have something more fun in this scene. And so I was like, okay, I'll go back to the drawing board, and ended up going through probably 30 or 40 more songs for that spot, and everything was like, oh, this works, but it's not quite right, and it doesn't have this, or it doesn't have the drama, or it doesn't have the excitement, or it's too pop. The directors,
there's always adjectives, right?
The directors want, they don't want like the top pop thing, but they want something that's like a little bit indie, a little bit underground, that kind of crosses over into being that. Right. So, we screened the movie probably 3 or 4 or 5 times with different songs each time in that spot, and nothing ever really felt right. And,
so in your head, though, you knew that was the record, right?
I kept that song in the back of my mind, right. Like, this is the best. So far, I have not found anything. So we, one of the last, ended up being one of the last kind of meetings about that spot. We started going back through things that we had pitched already, like, has there been anything else that we've, looked at already that is going to work?
Did you bring it up, or did they bring it up?
And no, I pitched them. I played them about 3 or 4 things we had tried before, and nothing was that great, and they left the room, and they were like, we'll just keep looking. So they left the room, and I went to my music editor, and I was like, hey, put that one back in. Let's try, the scene has been way cut down from what it originally was. Let's try it again and see if we can, recut it and make it work. And so we put it in there, and I was like, this is it. Like, this is what they want.
Because you needed a little bit of EDM, a little bit of hip-hop for energy, right?
Exactly.
And it can't be too commercial, but, it's...
Exactly. It was that EDM, the hip-hop combo, and then I think at that point they realized that point in the story was really important, where they're chasing the drug dealer and they're about to catch that person. No spoilers. They're about to catch them, and so there's some drama and there's high stakes at that point in the story, and the music needed to have those stakes, but at the same time be big and fun. And so I ran down the hallway to the directors, and they were in another room already. I was like, guys, you got to come back. I've got the song. It's totally what you want now. And they're like, okay, give us a minute, and then they came back later on and played it for them, and they were like, yep, that's it. Like, we've been through all these things.
Right.
That was the first thing.
It's a true case of perseverance, because so many times you feel, oh my God, I got this one, and then they go, nope, and they don't even like flinch, like you feel
you
that you have it.
spent so much time,
right.
You sit there with it, and you've watched it, and
right.
you're like, this is so perfect. And then you get there, and they just dismiss it in a moment. And
right,
you're
and
like,
your job is just keep back finding more.
For more Q Score, please check us out at emPOWERme.tv to find out what goes on behind the curtain and how the film and TV music gets made. It happens right here. Tune in.